Hey, good Thursday morning, everybody. Day 4 of the book of James as we continue in the journey, and we got 2 more days. Really looking forward to today and tomorrow. Today, I want to speak about seeking wisdom, and it's something that I think I've covered on numerous videos, like what it means to have godly wisdom, to go to the Lord before Him and say, God, I need wisdom, and He'll give it to you. He'll help you understand the hard times. He'll help you understand situations. He'll lead you down a road where you can approach situations with wisdom, godly wisdom on how you should proceed, what you should say, how you should think, and ways to just understand what godly wisdom really means. And today we're going to go to James 3, verses 13 through 18. Read those when you can, but James touches on 2 types of wisdom. James 3:13, who is wise and understanding among you? Let them show it by their good life, by deeds done in humility that comes from wisdom. He goes on to say, though, that there's also a selfish ambition and a bitterness and of envy of the heart. He says, such wisdom does not come from heaven, but is earthly, it's unspiritual, it's demonic, it is not from God. But verse 17, but the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. Verse 18, peacemakers who sow in peace reap a harvest of righteousness. I wrote this down. This type of wisdom that we're seeking, this godly wisdom that James speaks about, is not in an intellectual knowledge, but it's a life of humility, gentleness, and godliness. It's going before God and it's saying, Lord, how do I approach this situation in a godly manner? Lord, give me the wisdom to speak truth, to speak peace, to speak love. As we talked about yesterday or the day before, the power of the tongue is a powerful weapon. We need to pray to God to have wisdom to speak words of encouragement and love as Jesus did. Jesus is our example when it comes to this type of wisdom. How did he approach situations? When the Pharisees ridiculed him and called him a liar, when he stood before the crowd and Pilate was there asking him who he was, what was truth, Jesus could have called down legions of angels right there to save him in that moment before he hung on the cross, but he didn't. He chose to speak in wisdom and love because he knew his mission. Worldly wisdom is rooted in selfishness and conflict. Are you one that's selfish? Are you one that goes towards conflict? Are you one that's bitter right now? Pray. I wrote this last thing. Applying God's truth to situations is the wisdom that we should be seeking. As James speaks about here in chapter 3, verses 13 through 18, it's being a peacemaker. It's reaping a harvest and it's producing fruit in our lives that gives God the glory. How do we get that? We pray for godly wisdom. Guys, I hope this helps you today. Have a heart after God. And in order to have a heart after God, you have to pray for that wisdom that in a moment where someone irritates you and crawls under your skin and you want to lash out with bitterness and hate and anger, it's that moment where you breathe and you step back and you go, Father, help me here. Help me approach this with a Christ-like mind. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 5.